welcome. We'll get started with our 2023 spring signing, our ceremony and celebration for our student athletes. I think it's important to know, here's pretty cool. It's funny that I'm ending my 13th year here in the district, not always in the same capacity, but we started out doing these, my recollection, just when I was a coach only, we were in the board conference room. And as things started evolving, there became more and more student athletes signing. We had to kind of move to the lecture room. And the lecture room just to accommodate everybody and whatnot. And this is the first time, it's a testament to you guys, that we actually had to continue to make moves and overflow into a place that houses the most in the campus, in the auditorium, because we have so many of our students pursuing their academic and athletic careers at the next level. So I think I want to start with just a huge round of applause to these guys. Pretty awesome stuff. Okay, so what's going to happen here? I'm going to kind of explain the national letters of intent and what they'll be signing later on. Coaches will speak briefly on each athlete. Each athlete's going to speak his or herself about why they chose where they're going. Again, it's not going to be anything crazy, but you obviously would like to hear from them, and all of us would. And then we'll have the exaggerated signing at the end, and I'll give everyone the countdown, and you can get in position and do what you need to do. And we've got cookies afterwards, and you guys can use backdrops or tables and take as many pictures and enjoy the special moment that today is. All right, first and foremost, national letter of intent. They all have a sheet of paper in front of them. Today's not the actual day. It was the day we chose. We kind of the spring one. We kind of make towards the very end of the year just to make sure we get any last minute college commits to be able to be part of this. So mostly all these athletes have already done the actual national letter of intent and submitted to their universities and colleges. But we're going to go through the process today just for ceremonial purposes. What that is, though, here's why it's such a big deal and why you have signing days and national letters of intent is you hear about all the recruiting and the commitments and I verbaled and I committed here, whatever else. That's all good because the college will offer a scholarship or a commitment, and then the student athlete will then choose to commit somewhere. Sometimes it's very early in the game, sometimes it's late in the game, and obviously anywhere in the middle. However, until signing day happens and the national letters of intent are signed and submitted, it means nothing. Literally the verbal commitment, now you would think, just out of respect and doing things the right way, they do mean something, but at any time the college could back out of that commitment and the student athlete and his or her family could back out of that commitment. So it's non-binding, it's just a verbal agreement, but it doesn't mean anything. Once these are submitted, signed and submitted, now it's a legally binding contract. And there are penalties if either side withdraws and gets out. So that's kind of why this is always such a big deal multiple times a year for student athletes, going on to the next level. Okay, these now it's official. This is both sides are committing to each other. All right, so with that said, I'm going to introduce our 13 student athletes. I'm going to tell you where they're going, what sport or sports they're going to be participating in at the next level. And strategically, we have placed them from distance from Riverside to where they're going to be next. Okay, so from nearest to furthest. And I will tell you those distances as we continue on. Again, sometimes it's irrelevant when it's only 3 or 4, but 13, I'm like, we got to figure something out here. And obviously we can put them by sport, and that's good too. But it was kind of interesting. We started doing some research in the office and realized, and so pretty cool. So we started with Dylan May. He's going to Lake Erie College for baseball. He's going to be part of the Storm team, and he'll only be 2.6 miles away, about 8 minutes. About 8-minute drive, so that's pretty cool. So he's starting, obviously, nearest my left here. Sam Volpe. Sam is going to Hiram College, and she will be doing both basketball and track and field. Hiram's 33 miles away, about 46 minutes, and she will join the Terrier family. All right, awesome, Sam. Collin Fairbanks. Next up, Collin, Baldwin Wallace University. You'll be a yellow jacket. Baldwin Wallace is 46 miles and about 50 minutes away. Steen also will be a yellow jacket. going to Baldwin Wallace University. She'll be competing in dive and lacrosse. Okay, both. And that's, again, multi-sport, it's going to be good. It's impressive. Again, 46 miles, 50 minutes away. Sean Kerwood is next for us. Sean's going to be participating in football at Penn West Edinboro University, 66 miles away, 1 hour and 10 minutes, and he will be a member of the Fighting Scots. Awesome. Eleanore Busch, University of Mount Union for soccer, 62 miles away, 1 hour and 24 minutes, and Eleanore is going to be a Purple Raider. All right, same thing with Charlotte Wicinski, University of Mount Union. She's going to be doing cheer. Awesome. Again, 62 miles, 1 hour and 24 minutes, and also be a Purple Raider. Sam Smith. Sam's next. Sam will be participating in swimming from Mount Vernon Nazarene University. That's 137 miles from us, about 2 hours and 17 minutes, and Sam's going to be a Cougar. Belle Bozic. Belle's next. Otterbein University. She will be participating in basketball. Otterbein is 160 miles from us, so from the campus is about 2 hours and 23 minutes, and Belle will be a Cardinal. Awesome. A.J. Adams, going to Capital University. Capital recently changed their nickname to the Comets, the word Crusaders, they're now the Comets, and A.J. is going to be participating in football, and that is 173 miles away, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Like I say, he'll be a member of the Comet family. Mikey Arnone will also be a member of the Comet family at Capital University. He will be participating in cross country and track and field. And again, 173 miles, 2 hours and 32 minutes. Jonah, going a little bit the opposite direction. Jonah Lucas, he's going to Taylor University for lacrosse. And he will be a member of the Trojan family, 290 miles away, and 4 hours and 32 minutes. Lastly, Julia Hixson on the end. Most of you, if you read the shirt she's wearing, representing, it's already getting in the way. And I'm sure the drive is not going to be the method of choice going there each time, but we figured it out anyway. So Julia Hixson is going to be competing in swimming at the University of Arizona. She will be a Wildcat. And if we were driving, okay, just for fun, and this is non-stop, it means no bathroom breaks, whatever else, so this is going to be about a 30-hour drive. Miles, it's going to be 2,038 miles. 2,038 miles. So it's, we've got the country somewhat covered now in the immediate area, so pretty cool. So first of all 13 of these athletes, give them a big round of applause. Awesome. All right, so now Dylan, let's circle back to you. Let's go in just a couple sentences, everybody. You know, mind you, we're going to try and go without the microphone if possible. So speak loudly and clearly. A couple sentences why you chose where you chose. So Lake Erie, tell us.
Absolutely. I wanted to go to Lake Erie. I wanted to be close to home. And I wanted to play baseball more than anything. Lake Erie was a great option for me. I'd already been taking CCP classes there. Liked my classes, liked the school. So I'm really happy to be there for the next 4 years.
Awesome. Awesome. Sam?
I also wanted to go close to home, but not like too close, so Hiram's about 45 minutes, like they said. They have my major that I wanted. I know a bunch of people that went there. They said it's a great school. I wanted to try to do 2 sports, and luckily track worked for me, so they're starting up track this year, so I was able to do track and basketball. Both of the coaches are amazing, so.
Awesome. Collin.
I wanted the chance to play football while pursuing my major, so I chose Baldwin Wallace.
All right. That's good for that. Oh?
When I visited, the campus was really pretty, and I could just see myself there. And I really liked that I would be able to do both the sports that I wanted to continue, so that's why I chose it.
Huge. Yep. Sean?
I chose Edinboro because I like the coaching staff, the dorms, the campus, and my brother and I could both go there together.
Great. Oh, no.
I chose Mount Union because it's not too close to home and not too far, so I won't be home every single weekend and I get to stay on campus. I also like having a built-in family with a team, so I get to do that while being on the soccer team.
Perfect. Charlie.
Both my parents went to Mount Union, so I just kind of grew up around it all the time. I definitely did not think I was going to go there, though, so I mostly went on my tour for my parents' sake. But they say once you know, and as soon as I got there, I just knew that that's where I was going to go. It's beautiful, the size is great, and it's perfect distance from home. And their major for my major is amazing. It's going to set me up for success. But the most important part to me was their cheer program. Their values just line up directly with mine. They have so much fun, but they're such a hardworking team. They all have this passion, this drive to just be the best they can be. So I knew that was the goal, and it ended up working out, and I'm just so excited for my future.
Sam?
I chose Mount Vernon because it's not too close but not too far from home, and I can continue swimming while pursuing my bachelor's in biology.
I chose Otterbein because of its location. I love Columbus, and the coach and the team is super nice, and I am deciding to go pre-law.
I chose Capital because of the opportunity to play football there, and I just really like the campus and the location. So.
I chose Capital because I really like the coaching staff. They have my major I wanted, and it's in a really good area, and I can see myself being able to grow there.
All right, so I chose Taylor because, well, I always wanted to go out of state for college, and like from the moment I stepped on campus, it was just so inviting. Everybody was just so welcoming of everybody on campus, so it's a good community to grow with.
So obviously I can't say it's not too close but not too far from home. It's very far from home, and I knew I always wanted to go out of state. I never intended going this far, but the opportunities that Arizona has for me and just the resources, the coaching staff, just everything they have there, like immediately I step on campus and I knew that it was going to be a great fit for me. And obviously it's very far away, but they have an amazing psychology program, which I'll be majoring in, and I just know that I'm going to do the best there.
Okay, great, thank you. Coaches, we're gonna go next with bringing coaches up. Obviously, I'm scanning the room, we just see everybody, but we'll just go by athlete, and you can stay with the same sport. So if you have multiple athletes, even though you're starting with, say, Dylan, if there's any other baseball players, moving on. You cover everybody while you're up here. We don't have to go strictly by person sitting at the table 13 different times. So our baseball, let's wake them.
So Dylan May, it's been a great pleasure having Dylan on my team for the last 3 years. He's an outstanding teammate, leader, competitor. He's definitely a guy that other people can count on, which is what we try to develop in the baseball program. Dylan was a big part of our back-to-back WRC baseball championships, and I'm definitely going to miss him on the baseball field and just seeing him around, as well as his other senior teammates, and I wish you the best. Good luck and congrats again.
Awesome. All right, so basketball and track and field, we're both here or line up? Yeah. Alyssa, Brian?
Got a couple girls up here today. First, we'll go with Sam Volpe here. Sam was one of the senior leaders of the team this year. It's my first year as the varsity coach. I could not have asked for a better group of seniors. She set the school rebound record this year. One of the other phenomenal attributes about Sam is pretty much every practice when we broke off into groups, she'd go find somebody new, a freshman, a sophomore, one of the younger girls. And that kind of leadership as a senior was just tremendous for me to see and tremendous for our team bonding and everything. So Sam, I wish you all the luck there at Hiram. I'm looking forward to come watching you play a game or two this year.
Sam is really just the athlete that you want on your team. She encompasses all of the best parts of a student athlete. She values school. She is competitive. She is a great leader, and she works very hard. No shortcuts with this kid, which is, as a coach, is what you really want. And that's when you get the most out of an athlete, is when they take it very seriously. I'm very thankful that Sam is going to leave a legacy for herself here with the younger kids on the team. They have records to break now. They will be able to remember when they saw Sam break records, and she's just a great legacy for the track and field team. So, Sam, you're gonna do great. I know.
I have one more basketball player up here going to play in college. That's Belle Bozic. Belle was another part of a great senior class this year. They made it, her and her teammates made it so easy for my first year as a coach. Belle was one of the team leaders. I put up for a vote for MVP of the team. Let the girls all vote on it. They selected Belle. So she was a girl that commanded the respect of all of her teammates there. Belle had a great attitude, always upbeat, ready to go. Those kind of things when you're in the middle of a battle of a game there, and you look over and Belle just got a big smile on her face because she's into it, she's loving it. And so it was tremendous to have both Sam, also had Eleanore and Belle up here as part of my first group of seniors. So thank you very much, Belle, and congratulations.
Okay, I'll be next football-wise. Collin, Sean, Eddie, why don't you guys all stand up? I'm going to go back and forth. You guys. Okay, just briefly, every one of these young men have been phenomenal and instrumental in our record-breaking school history success. Without these guys, it wouldn't happen. Obviously, we have a bunch of other guys, and some of got other football players up here as well. We're trying to limit what sport they're going to play at the next level to those coaches speaking. But Jonah and Dylan, awesome, like all huge parts of our success and doing what we did, and we'll hopefully continue to do, setting the tone. Couple just quick things about them, because they're all very similar in terms of how serious they take being successful. And that's one of the things that really stands out, is these guys, it matters. And it doesn't just happen by accident. It doesn't just happen because, hey, we showed up and whatever. Like you have to truly be invested and care about being successful, because then your decisions on a daily basis become a little easier, more clear, what you have to do. And these guys were all in that boat, from being monsters on the field, to in the weight room, to off-seat, to being great individuals. Just being great kids, communicating with them, just talking with them at times. These are all just great kids. You're going to be extremely successful in whatever they choose to do, and I'm excited to see them, being leaders in our society and communities, moving forward. I think the one thing that's going to stick out with me about Collin, not stick out, I'm going to make a little prediction. He's going to come back, and at some point during his college career, his college coach is going to come back and say something that he did that nobody else has ever done. Okay, just because that's the kind of guy he is. You wouldn't expect certain things that he would do. He's very tenacious and gets things done and sets records in some capacity somehow. And so my prediction is you're going to get something done. College coach is going to come back and just say, wow, never thought this guy would be able to do this or do this, and it happened. So Collin, that's awesome. We'll give you guys all applause at the end here. Sean came to us a couple years back, transferred in. Couldn't have worked out more perfectly. We're extremely fortunate. He and his family are part of us. High level achieving kicker, punter, the whole thing. I think with Sean, I don't think you have any idea what I'm about to say, but you're gonna be like, I'm not surprised. That could happen. Sean, by the time he graduates at some point, I would not doubt if he's vying for the president of the university's position. Okay, that's just the kind of guy Sean is. Okay? He's very high level and whatever, and obviously he's going to do well on the field. That's a given. But just the way he thinks and just how he gets after things, Sean obviously is going to be very successful in his own right. So awesome, Sean. AJ, boy, another phenomenal young man, great family. The biggest thing I think we see with AJ is just continue major improvement every time out there. He's just continue, like the ceiling is way beyond what we're reviewing the auditorium right now. And I think my prediction for you is you're going to be coming back. You're going to be like 6'7" at some point. You're going to be 275 pounds. You're going to be entering the transfer portal, going bigger and beyond. Just because it's your work ethic and everything that you've done and contributed. I feel like you've grown 1.5 inches already, just looking in your eyes. So it's awesome, like I say. So you're going to continue to move forward and progress as well. And like I say, it couldn't be to better kids. You guys are phenomenal. So good luck to you guys. Appreciate it. Ella, next. Dive in lacrosse.
Had the privilege to coach Ella this year, but I've watched her play lacrosse for 8 years as a youth, and just when I started watching her play, a couple of things I noticed. One, she's never had a position, and two, probably the fastest lateral feet I've ever seen. She could have played any sport, and I'm glad she played lacrosse for us. I know she's going to do wonderful things at Baldwin Wallace. She's one of 2 of our seniors who are going on to play at the next level, and 5 seniors total. But she was definitely an inspiration to our players, not by what she said, but by what she did. And she will be missed, and it's hard to replace someone who plays defense the way you do. And I wish you nothing but the best. Thank you.
Ella dove for me for 4 years, and dive is difficult. Dive takes bravery. You're up there all alone. The pool is silent. They announce what dive you're doing, and you have to do that exact dive. You can't just change it up because the bounce didn't feel right. And so it's something that you have to be confident. You need to be brave. You need to be sure in what it is you're doing. And Ella was just amazing. She challenged herself. She didn't stick to easy dives. And I know that what you did at dive, you took to every sport that you did in high school. You took a bravery, you took an intensity, and I'm so excited that you're going to be able to do both dive and lacrosse in college. You're going to do amazing things. Sorry, I'm up here for a while. So Sam is next in line. And no one could ever doubt the type of swimmer that Sam was coming out freshman year. Sam put up times that have just been really great all along. I think Sam's journey in her relationship with swim was love, hate, like to love. And it's so exciting as a coach to watch someone kind of go through all these phases of how they feel about a sport that they are gifted and talented in. And for you to come back to that point of love, it's really great. I'm so excited that you are going to be continuing on swimming in college from a point of love with the sport. Because I think now, going through that whole process, your times are going to be amazing. And so I'm so excited for the team and for you to see what you do in the next coming years. Congratulations. Mikey Arnone. Mikey's doing cross country and track. And Mikey, it has been a joy and an honor to know you and to watch you grow as a human and a runner. I think both of those things have just grown exponentially. And you just keep getting faster. You just keep getting better. And the work that you put in to knowing your craft. I mean, everybody thinks, oh, well, it's running. You put one foot in front of the other. And it's so much more than that. When you are going fast, it is, and far, and fast and far at the same time, it is so much more than just putting one foot in front of the other. And I don't know. I'm just so excited because you have grown so much, and I just can't wait to see what you do and how you continue to grow. Congratulations. Julia Hixson. I've been teary this whole time, so I'm holding it together. But I don't know that you really thought of yourself as a pioneer when you first started this swimming journey. When you first started swimming at the high school, you were like, oh, okay, I'm going to swim. I'm going to do the best that I can. If you don't know Julia Hixson, Julia has one leg. And so when I talk about her being a pioneer, they added para events to our high school swim state meet. And it was something that we talked about, and we were like, oh yeah, let's do it. And you're really a pioneer. You're a pioneer for the state. You're a pioneer for our high school. And I'm so proud of how you've taken this opportunity and traveling down an unpaved road is not always easy. And you do it with grace and intensity. And so I am so excited for what this next chapter is for you. That they have everything that you're looking for and everything that I hope and dream. Congratulations.
Okay, Eleanor. Soccer.
How's it going, everyone? Eleanore, long time no see. I couldn't be happier for you. I've been Eleanor's soccer coach for 3 years, which isn't a long time to get to know an athlete, but it didn't take long to see the leadership qualities in Eleanor. She's been a captain for me for 3 years. She's been a player where I knew she could raise intensity levels, and all the coaches know out there, you got to have players to raise the intensity level. It's a part of any sport. And so, Eleanor, I'm just thrilled for you that you get to go play college soccer. You're going to have a blast. Keep raising the intensity level and have some fun, okay?
Charlotte.
Hi everyone, I'm Tammy Harpster, and I've been blessed to have coached Charlotte for the last 3 years along with Coach Keller here. And I just want to say I'm super proud of Charlotte. Not only is she an amazing cheerleader, absolutely amazing, super talented, always spirited, always smiling. She is probably one of the most sweetest, most genuine young girls I know. So I just want to wish you good luck. And at Mount Union, they are super lucky to have you, sweetheart. And let us know your schedule. We definitely want to come and watch. I do have a text for you from your freshman coach. Hold on one quick second. Coach Rudolph. She teaches over at the elementary. She said, Charlotte, I'm so proud of you for continuing to pursue your talents and passion for cheer at the collegiate level at Mount Union. You've always been an exceptional cheerleader and even more exceptional leader. I am proud to have been your freshman coach and wish you the best in the next chapter. Love, Coach Rudolph.
So, I've known Charlotte since she's cheered in Riverhawks youth cheerleading. She is, as Coach Harpster said, an amazing young lady. She is just as beautiful on the inside as she is on the outside. She is a leader. She is an amazing role model to the girls coming up. Anytime we were having tryouts and clinics, Charlotte was not only trying to learn the material herself, she was the first one to go help other girls learn. She told me the one day, I'm going to look at Mount Union for my mom and dad. I have 2 kids that graduated from Mount Union, a son that played basketball there. So as I've been there watching his games, I watched the cheerleaders, and I said, this is a place for you. And I knew, there was no doubt in my mind that she would make that cheerleading squad. The day she had tryouts, we were sitting just waiting. I was at a baby shower. I got a phone call from Charlotte. I went running out, and I'm outside screaming, and everybody's wondering what's going on. Charlotte made the cheerleading squad. Congratulations. I am so proud of you, and I cannot wait to watch you cheer at Mount Union.
Thank you.
Jonah.
So I've had the pleasure of coaching Jonah here for 4 years now. You've been playing since 6th grade, 7th grade? 8th grade. Pretty certain that I've heard him talk the most today. The silent killer, you know, there's 2 sentences he said about going to Taylor's, probably the most he said in 4 years. But you know, Jonah's not your typical athlete up here. You know, he's not the captain of the team. He's probably not even the best player on the team. But I challenge. There's not many that work harder than him. He never misses a workout. Never misses a practice. He's always the first one there. Usually the last one to leave. Most coachable kid that I've had the pleasure of coach. We've started our team here in 2016. 2019 was our first year as a varsity program. He's now the 6th kid to go and play in college for lacrosse. So you know he's that. His 8th grade year was the first year of our varsity program, and just really helped grow this program to what it is today. So I wish you all the best, and keep the grind going.
Okay. Dennis, family, in position if you'd like. Signing next. We'll give everyone a countdown. Student athletes, you pick up pens. Remember, this is like a 10-second elongated signature. I'll tell you when. Let everyone get their position.
So long.
Oh, yeah. Coming. Right in the middle. What?
I think he's going to go this side.
And obviously we'll do, I'm going to give you a countdown. I'll go 3, 2, 1, sign. Then you take a long time. Then when we're done, obviously we'll all smile facing the cameras, but take your time signing. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, sign.
Mom, I'm sorry.
All right, good. Everyone's smiling now?
This is the reversed. Yes.
All right, one huge round of applause for them. Congratulations and good luck to everybody. Awesome. Know you'll make us all proud. And now, you guys can move around, get pictures wherever you want to.